This video is different than all of our other videos, but I am addressing something that I get asked basically every single day, and that is when are your courses going to be on sale? And I'm really stingy with when they are on sale. I basically honestly never put them on sale, but right now is one of those times where they are on sale, which is super, super exciting, and I'm really glad that they can get into more people's hands. So I'm going to go through and go course by course that I have and go over what they're about, what I'm going over, so that you can figure out which one is best for you. Read all of the comments. I know I'm super biased, but I promise you they are the best course out there. I made it so it was everything that I wish that I would have known when I was starting a blog or going through that specific thing, and I couldn't find it in other courses. And so this was my dream course, and I know for so many of you that have taken it, you have been so unbelievably kind and written so many comments on all of the YouTube videos just going over how much you love it. We also have a page full of reviews so that you can go through and really make sure that the courses are for you and that they fit what you're needing. So without further ado, let me go into the different courses that we offer. Okay, first up, we have Perfecting Blogging. This was the first course that I made, and it's the first course that I recommend you to take if you haven't taken the other courses yet. So in this course, I go over specifically, everything is exact on how I do things. So I go over SEO, how I handle SEO on the front end of my website, on every single blog post, how I lay it out, how I keyword my pictures, my content calendar, how I set up my content calendar, how I update posts. I mean, literally everything that happens on your website, I go over in this course. It's so nitty gritty. And I always teach all of my courses on, I don't teach you how to do something, I show you how I do something. So I'm showing you exactly what plugins I have, exactly how I use things, exactly how my calendar is set up, exactly how I keyword, etc. After Perfecting Blogging, I made Perfecting Pinterest. Perfecting Pinterest, well, one, if you're not on Pinterest and you have a blog, you need to get on Pinterest. I feel like I say that in every single video, but it's the only social media out there where people go to it specifically to go on a blog. So your ROI, return on investment, is just so much higher on Pinterest, and I use Pinterest religiously. It's also the fastest way that you can make money on your blog is getting into an ad agency, which to get into an ad agency, you need to have a specific number of page views, and Pinterest is the fastest way to get page views. So they really go hand in hand with each other. On Perfecting Pinterest, I go through everything Pinterest related. Just like on my blog, I have specific strategies that I use for every single thing. And that is from my posting schedule, how I make my pins. I'm very specific with the colors I use, with the fonts that I use, how I lay them out, how I keyword them, the amount of pins that I make per post, how I post them in my schedule for that, how I coordinate my pins with my blog posts. I mean, I go into every single thing so that you know exactly how I'm getting hundreds of thousands of page views on my website from Pinterest, and you can go replicate it on your own website. And then lastly, we have Perfecting Email. Perfecting email is extremely complicated and not something that I would recommend taking at the beginning of starting a blog. I didn't start my email list probably until a year and a half, 2 years in, and it was the biggest undertaking that I've taken yet. I honestly still don't know how I was able to figure it out because it's just super, super complicated. So while we do dumb it down and really go step by step so that you understand everything from sequencing to tagging to free printables to how to get people to opt in to tripwires and did I say tagging already? Probably, I don't even know, but we dumb that down, but it's still even dumbed down, kind of complicated, and you have to have the backing of blogging knowledge to understand what's happening. So if you are at that place where you're starting to talk and just think about email lists for your blog, then it is the perfect course for you. But if you are at the very beginning, take Perfecting Blogging first, then take Perfecting Pinterest, and then take Perfecting Email, because it just does get way more complicated in Perfecting Email. But just like all the other ones, it goes over everything. It gets super nitty gritty, and I really set up the courses in a way where you can see my strategies, take my strategies, replicate them on your own blog, and then after you figure out those strategies and just learn them, you can go and adjust so that they fit and work perfectly for your blog. So that is all of the courses. I always say, by the way, that's one of my, I need to stop saying that. But something that I do say quite often is courses are some of the best money spent. Even if it's not my course, go spend your money on a course, because you can learn something that would have taken you 6 months to learn. You can learn it in 2 weeks by someone who's been very successful on that certain thing. And I really think that me taking courses allowed me to grow my blog so much faster, because I was just learning concepts and strategies so much faster. Let me know if you have any other questions about the courses in the comments. In the description, we have the exact details, the exact code for the coupon that you can just go and copy. We do not run sales very often, so if you have been thinking about buying one of the courses, now is the time. The next sale won't be happening for months and months and months. And yeah, I'll be checking the comments to see if there's any questions, but I'm excited for more people to get your hands on it, because it really will help you grow your blog.